Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how to change the IP address of your Ubuntu 22.04 server. In other words, how to configure a static IP address. In Ubuntu 22.04, the network interface config file are located in the /etc/netplan directory. So we'll do the cd command to go on this directory and the ls command to display its content. I see that I just have one config file. This is the one we're going to modify in my machine. In your case, maybe there's another name or maybe you have several files. Just find the one used to configure your network interface. You will find the network interface name on it. Oh, we have a message from Jeanette. Let's hear what she has to say. How do I know what is my network interface name? That is a good question, Jeanette. That can be done with the ip-add command. It will show you your interface name and your current IP address. It can be a good idea to ping your future IP address too, just to be sure that address is not already used. In my case, this IP address is not used by another machine. If you don't know what IP address you can use, knock at the door of your network administrator and ask him, "Hello, what IP address can I use?" If you don't know which DNS server using, you can check the DNS server currently using by your machine. That can be done with this command, resolvectl --. The DNS server line will show you the DNS server currently configured on your Ubuntu server. And if you don't know which default gateway using, the iproot command will show you your current default gateway. You should have a line beginning with default via. That line will show you your default gateway. Okay, now it's time to configure the network configuration file. We will edit the file. You can use your favorite editor. For example, if you prefer Nano, you can use it. In my case, I really like using VI. We're going to do sudo to have administrator right, followed by the file editor you want to use. So in my case, it's VI, and followed by the name of the config file. We press enter. It asks us for the user password. The system wants to be sure that it won't have any imposter. This is what your file should look like by default. If you haven't modified it, or if someone else haven't modified it too. We see the name of the interface, and we also see the line DHCP4 true. Basically, this is the config used when the interface is configured to take its IP address from a DHCP server. The 4, it's only because it is IPv4. We will modify this parameter to configure the IP address ourselves. Yeah, we don't need a DHCP server anymore. The first thing we will do is to replace true by no on the DHCP4 line. And we will add the following line. The first section is to configure the IP address you want. In my case, I make a small error on my copy paste because I wanted that 33 and not that 32 as IP address. On this section, the /24 is the network mask you want. The next section is the default gateway. It's here that you will enter what default gateway you want. On our case, the lucky winner is 10.0.0.1. It's the default gateway for my network. The last section is the name server. It is where we will enter the DNS server we want. I will use as the primary DNS server 10.0.0.1, and as secondary server I will use those of Google 8.8.8.8. It's always a good idea to set a secondary DNS server just in case the first one cannot do its job. So when your config is done, save and close the file. A nice command has been designed to apply our change. So we are going to use that command. It's the netplan apply command. Again, be sure to have sudo in front of the command line to have administrator right. And I press enter. If I check my IP address again, oh yes, it's now 10.0.0.33. Exactly what I want. Here are our default gateway and our DNS server. One last check to be sure our DNS server and our default gateway are working. We will ping Google, or you can also ping another machine in the internet. Oh yeah, we see that working. So I hope this video was useful for you. Oh, we have a new message. It's from Jeanette again. Oh, she thanks me for my video. And she wants to subscribe to my channel, but she don't know how to do. I will show you, Jeanette. Here what to do if you want to like the video, and here what to do if you want to subscribe to my channel. So everybody, I wish you a nice day. Goodbye.